Hey everybody, it's that Cracker HD here, but you guys can call me Kevin.
I'm John.
My friend John's here with me today.
As always.
As always, yes. You guys are going to get used to him. Anyway, I have another Cinema 4D tutorial for you guys today, and just to show you like an example of like a finished product, I will find you one. Actually, I think I made one just for this video, and I'm sorry for that noise. Random battery on the bed. Alright, so let's find that picture. Tutorials? There we go. It'll open. Alright guys, so this is an example of what the text might look like, and what is that one to the neck? I don't know what I don't know what that's supposed to be. Alright, so yeah, this is what it would look like. It says Kevin, and as you can see, it's got a really nice effect to it. So let's get started. For this, all you're going to need is a plugin called Thrausi. It's really easy to get, so just go to Google or whatever your preferred search engine is.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a very common plugin, right?
Yeah, and it's free, so you don't need to find like cracks. Yeah, it's really easy to get, and it'll look like this if you do it right. Alright, so I'm going to open up a Lightroom because everything looks better with Lightrooms. There we go. Alright, so here's a Lightroom I have, and let me just line this up here. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right in. First I'm going to make a floor, because, or actually no, I'm not going to make a floor because I don't feel like making a back wall. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up, or not open up, you're going to create a text layer. And just for the sake of this video, I'm going to name it Cracker. I always align left, it's just something I do. I mean, align middle, I'm sorry. I have to make my my resolution. Sorry. All right, so now I'm just gonna choose a cool font. Let it open the font. It's taking a while for some reason. I'm sorry, guys.
That was a very organized column.
Yeah. I'm going to use a Transformers movie text because that's my favorite text. You guys can see why. So what you're going to want to do now is click on your MoText layer. Control C, Control V. I'm going to hit this button here so I can move it back. You're going to Control C, Control V again. And I like to have just 4, so Control C, Control V one more time. And as you can see, I left a little bit of space in between. That just makes it look nicer in the end. So as you can see, it looks like that now. Now what you're going to do is create your textures. I'm going to use a... What color should I do, John? Oh, turn off specular, by the way. What color?
Are you doing 2 colors?
Yeah. One has to be like the reflector.
Secondary, do red.
Just give me a color. One color.
Red.
Red. Do that red. Alright, so the color is red. I'm going to have a Fresnel reflection on there, because that just looks the best. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this texture is I'm going to add it on every other layer. And if you just saw what I did, if you're curious about how you do it, if you just do it like that, it'll bring it to that texture, or to that layer. Hold down Control if you're on a PC, and then you click, and you drag it up, and it'll create another one for that text, or for that layer. So if you see like this, now it's got a cool little design to the texture. So what you're going to do now, once you have that, is create your second texture, and I'm just going to have a white, like the most white, and a reflection, Fresnel reflection. And now I'm just going to add that to the other layers. Alright, so once you have your textures, you're going to go up here to MoGraph and Effector, and then you're going to create a group. You're going to highlight all of your text layers, and you're going to drag them until it's the down arrow on group. And once they're in a group, you're going to go right back to MoGraph, Effector, and then Random. What you're going to do now is click on the first text in the group, or the first Mo text layer in the group, and then drag Random down until it's facing down. And then, if you click on Random, you should see this thing pop, or this group thing pop up. You're going to go to Deformer, and then where it says Deformation, drop it down and bring it to point. And as you can see, that is very ridiculous. You can't even see what that is. So you're going to go to Effector, then Strength. I always put it around 15 to 20. I'll put it at 20 for now. So John, what are your thoughts on that so far?
You could do more.
Well, not up to. Alright, so this is without Thrausi. I'm going to render it out so I can show you what it looks like without Thrausi. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back, and it's almost done rendering. And as you can see, it looks alright, but it doesn't look as good as it can. I mean, that looks really nice with that color. John, I'm glad you said red.
You're welcome.
Looks really nice, doesn't it? So that's without Thrausi. Okay, stop it. Once you have that, you can see it looks nice. So now we're going to go up here, or actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to highlight all of the motex. We're going to go up here to plugins, and I'm going to click Thrausi. Or you're going to go to Thrausi, and then the normal Thrausi. I'm going to click on that. And I prefer 25 pieces. Takes an all right amount of time to break all the pieces, and it still has enough.
Like 9,000.
It would take a long time, and
Like shit.
huh?
Looks like shit.
Well, I mean, it would just take a long time to render, a really long time, and it would have a whole lot more pieces.
So with your computer, it's unheard of.
Basically. I'm glad you actually asked that question, so the viewers, if they have any questions, you might ask it. Do you have any other questions for anything so far?
With this?
Yeah, with this tutorial.
No.
Alright guys, well I will be right back when this is done breaking, so be right back guys. Alright guys, so now it's done breaking the pieces. So what you're going to do now is close down your Thrausi. And it has all these highlighted layers and all these new textures. What you're going to do now is click on this X here, and instead of clicking on all of them, you can just click it once and then drag the mouse up, and it'll select them all. Then you go down to the bottom one, and you just drag it into the group. And now your Thrausi stuff is a part of the group. So if I were to click off of that, so you can see. It looks pretty ridiculous at the moment, so I'm going to go to Random. You can just turn it down. You can turn it down to 0. Or you can turn it up to 100. Couldn't even imagine that 100. Any questions so far, John?
I can't even see 100. Wow.
Yeah, this is 100. But this is 98. Look at that. So
I feel like you can do a lot of stuff with this.
You can. I'm going to put it to not 10. Not 11.
I'm calling this place, Kevin.
What?
I'm going to complain. I'm going to complain a lot.
Don't talk about that in the video.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's go to 11. Alright, so now that you have that, you can either be done there, or you can do what I'm about to do, and I'm going to change some of the textures, because I think it looks better when you change the texture. So what I'm going to do is, for this part, I'm not going to be talking, because I'm going to speed this part up. So what I'm going to do is, all the textures here, double click, I'm going to click reflection, and I'm going to hit X. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, and now that that's all done, I'm back. Haha. And while I was doing that, John asked a pretty good question, so John, go ahead and ask your question.
Could you make another layer a different color, like have 3 different colors in it?
What he means is change some of these layers to a different color so it looks like there's a 3rd color in there. You could, but if once you rendered it, there's a 50-50 chance of it looking nice, and I don't feel like taking time to mess with all that. So, I mean, if you guys wanted to try that, you can go ahead and...
So, in other words, if you have a nice computer, go for it.
Yeah, if I had a mouse, I would try it too, but I don't, and it takes a while. So I'm going to quick render this out real quick, so you guys can see how it looks, and I'll be right back with you guys. And this is the finished product, guys. What do you think?
I think you shouldn't have used white.
Why?
It just looks weird against the black background.
Well, the black background isn't going to be there. What do you guys think, though? You guys like this? I think it looks nice.
Cracked cracker.
Yes.
The pun on that one.
Ho ho ho! Oh, and if you guys are wondering what cracker means, it's because I'm white, and white people are crackers.
Wow, way to go all racist on it. Dirty honky.
So, just one more thing I want to talk to you guys about this. I was doing a giveaway on my channel, and it's been up for 4 days, and I've gotten 3 comments.
I'll comment.
No, I've gotten 3 comments, and I've answered 1. So it says I have 4 comments. But the fact that nobody is trying to get into this, the fact that nobody is trying for this...
Partaking in the giveaway.
Yeah, no one's partaking in the giveaway. I am, as of right now, the giveaway is done. I am just gonna take the Microsoft points myself. Eventually I'll do another giveaway because I just want to do one. So, I hope you guys partake in that one. So, I'll talk to you guys later.
CMS.com.
Have a great day. And see you guys around.